Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is almost here, and I really want to thank Ubisoft for providing me the access and the review code for the game. This video is spoiler free and pretty much everything you are seeing are within the first hour of the game, so feel free to watch this and let me know your thoughts, your questions after the video. So let's jump into it. The release date for Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is 15th of January 2024 with the Deluxe edition. With the Standard edition it is 18th of January. As you already might know, this game it is 2.5D side-scrolling game in semi-open world. The fact it is side-scrolling 2.5D, honestly I was really skeptical before jumping into the game, but I was happily surprised. This was so fun from the start, and I already did finish the main story. I have some collectibles, side quests still yet to do, and my best advice for you guys, at least on your first run, if you are planning to do multiple, is taking your time with the main story and do the collectibles after the story, because there will be areas that are unreachable before you are at a certain point of the story. If it seems impossible to go somewhere on the spot where you are in the game at the moment, just play the story and you will get new abilities, new skills while progressing through the story, thus unlocking so many new things and new areas to reach. Before we are diving any deeper, let's go over some basic information. The Prince of Persia will be playable in every platform, meaning Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, both Xbox Series and Xbox One, with 60 FPS. So we are playing as Sargon, our main protagonist in the game. He is very agile and really good with two swords. Our main area will be Mount Qaf, and there we need to find a prince and save him basically. Also, while we are progressing, we are acquiring some superhuman abilities and time powers, like I said before. Sargon, he's using dual swords, and so far I personally haven't seen even skins for the swords, but you can upgrade them, and while you are progressing you are getting new weapons, bow and Chakram abilities. Also you are getting amulets, granting perks and modifiers, and of course the time powers by collecting the feathers from the god Thomyris. And I actually would say the best amulet you can get from the get-go, it is from the deluxe pack, and I'm not saying this lightly, but I really think the deluxe pack it is worth the extra $10. And with the amulet that you can equip, change at the Wak trees, you will get a bird companion basically who's showing you where the hidden places treasures are, and also emitting a sound when closing up to the treasure. And thus far I haven't found anything even close to it. Well, closest while playing the game was the amulet emitting the sound, but there was no companion, no other indications, just the sound. So this is definitely worth your time, and this bird will definitely help you along the way. Let's get back to the opinions, thoughts, brain farts, and let's see. But I really gotta say, this game overall, it is absolutely fantastic, and this is coming from the guy who hasn't played side-scrolling games since I was preteen. I mean, the graphics in this game are pretty awesome, animations, cutscenes, and I absolutely love the fact that Ubisoft didn't go like nostalgic vibe when you are interacting with the NPCs. They are actually reading their lines. For a lazy person like me, that is absolutely bloody fantastic. But don't get me wrong, there are few things in this game that I'm not keen of. For example, let's start with the save files. We only have 3, well 4 if you are having cloud saves, at least on PlayStation 5, because that is the platform I'm playing on. The game will have some autosave features, but the most reliable way to save is to visit the Wak trees, because due to the couple crashes I experienced, also couple bugs that hopefully will be fixed in the day 1 patch, I did lose so many hours in total after clearing some areas, did find some treasures, and that made everything so confusing when you are losing like 8 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of your gameplay due to the game or your platform of choice related issues. I absolutely would like manual saves instead of what the game is offering right now, but other than minor saving issues and limited slots, the experience was overall really positive, and I am actually surprised to say this. I absolutely like this game. Also, I'm pretty hooked, I'm not gonna lie. And also, what comes to the rating, that some of you guys may actually wonder what I would give this game. I would say it is between 7.5 and 8 out of 10. And besides the limited saving, I'm gonna tell you why it is not 9 or 10, so just hear me out. I totally understand and I totally see this game is not for everybody, especially with the price tag of 50-60 euros, but if you see this game discounted, definitely use the discount and try it out. I mean, even for 25-30 euros or whatever currency you are using, that is absolutely a steal if you can grab this game from the sales. Another thing I wasn't a big fan of, and I know this is really minor, but while you are interacting with the NPCs, for example, our protagonist, Sargon, says something, then we have to press the button in order to get the next line, and so on. Personally, I prefer when the dialogue rolls out automatically instead of constant button pressing, because we are already having the dialogue history in the game, so if you are missing something, you can check that. Those two, the saving and the dialogue options, are pretty much my biggest complaints about the game. Other than that, I'm totally in for this game. From the awesome parry / finisher animations, from the cutscenes, easy to follow story, and of course the puzzles are pretty fun, and there are still some for me to solve. And I actually would say the side content are actually taking the major chunk of your time when playing this game, especially if you are following the story and then you are going for the collectibles. Also, one thing I really want to complain about for complaining's sake, so whoever designed the game have so many Xerxes coins, and to put them behind the most difficult parkouring or puzzles. And yes, I know that is part of the game and how it should be, but some of them are borderline sadistic, and I don't say that lightly. Last time I actually said that, it was in Final Fantasy X when I was grinding the celestial weapons, and also in Final Fantasy IX with Vivi job rumping, but that was like 1000 times, something like that. Those were almost as evil as some level designs in this game. So everybody remember, it is just a game, so don't break your controllers, your keyboards, like the angry German kid. And I'm still getting some angry German kid vibes from myself when I'm trying to do these puzzles, parkours. You actually need to have pretty much near perfect timing with everything else. So good luck to everybody who's trying to get a platinum trophy from this one. It is not gonna be easy, just saying, but boy, on the flip side, the feeling afterwards, after completing the puzzle, that is amazing. And also my thumbs are full of blisters after playing this game, and I do not have a platinum trophy, not just yet. So keen to see how many more blisters I can fit in my hands before I achieve that platinum trophy. And you can expect some guides, some tips, funny videos, maybe some spoilers down the road. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you feel about this game? Are you getting it? Also, remember to smash the like button and subscribe for more.
Come for you. Prince Hassan has been kidnapped.
Kidnappers? They must still be in the palace.
Take the lead, Sargon. It may be the last to have spoken to him. We must find Prince Hassan.